how can people? I think people forget how big America really is.
Well, I think those people who are there, who Trump is speaking to, forget how big the world is and how big America is.
Of course.
That's what this is about. People don't not having perspective.
Hell yeah.
And not thinking about other people and like being a part of the environment.
Absolutely. I felt like the division was building up, and he preyed on that. I honestly feel that way because before Trump even announced his presidency, I felt as though there was a division in America. I didn't feel that unified. You know what I'm saying? Just with all the social issues that were going on in this world. Now he preyed on that, and he formed. I guess you could say people on the opposition. They formed an alliance with Trump. Like us liberals, or whatever you want to call us, or millennials, or people who actually think for themselves, we kind of saw that and knew it was bad news, but some people formed an alliance with that. They saw something in there. I already saw the division. You know, I just think he preyed on that and kind of like helped it fester.
And to wrap it up, I just want to talk about how do you guys feel with him meeting with like leaders right now?
I gave up after Steve Harvey. He met with Steve Harvey. I just gave up on the whole thing. I was just like, the amount of, like, if you would have listened to Steve Harvey prior to Trump being elected, you understand what I'm saying? Trump was the most disgusting person that ever lived. You understand? According to Steve Harvey. But then he gets elected and is like, oh, listen, no, you're in power. Let's meet up. Let's talk peace. It's just, you know what I mean? A lot of the leaders, they wasn't with him, and now it's like a lot of people, you just see their backbone. And it's like they're all sucking up. I just not feeling it. Nobody has any integrity. He's in power now, and now everybody wants to go run and kiss his boots and all.
We have to get out of the feeling where as though people that we disagree with, we can't speak to them. And the reason why I said this, and I've said this from the start, is because when Trump was even running for the Republican nominee, I went to a Trump rally myself, and I spoke to people there. Like, we need to get out of the habit of just disagreeing with people, arguing with them over social media, and like kind of getting away from that.
But that's true. But like my point is, why, if you wanted to do that, and if you want to have an open dialogue, why bash the man before that?
Bro,
that might be how you feel, but then you have empathy and an open mind, so you're like, let me hear what you have to say.
That's backpedaling.
No, because it's like you actually have like, you're on a higher plane, so you're like, I can hear what you're saying, maybe we can come to some, conclusion. A lot of people just like want to feel like they just want to be heard, and like that you understand them like 1%. Let them hear that, and then get your
that's
not to mention that.
But when you bashing him beforehand, and then now that I just feel that now he's in power, it's like now everybody.
But maybe it's manipulative. Maybe you don't know what happened.
But I think I respect that even more.
It's like that's how you really felt, but like you have the you have like you're higher than that. So
we don't know what they talking about.
Exactly.
And the way I feel about it is that somebody has to talk to Donald Trump on the behalf of us, because he's not going to listen to us. Whoever that person might be, if they could find a way where they could connect with him and talk, so be it. And here's the thing about this too. I think us as black people, we don't give ourselves enough credit. The minute a black person wants to go talk to Trump, oh, y'all shucking and driving for the master. How do you know that's what's going on?
Also, Trump could have said, I don't want to meet with you. Why did you take that?
If I had the opportunity to meet with Trump right now, I would meet with him and tell him exactly how I feel to his face.
I think that Steve, first, to answer all together, first, do you think somebody like Steve Harvey, Kanye West, Martin Luther King Jr. III are people that represent the black community? First of all, like they should be speaking on our behalf. And second, there are many ways that you can meet with public figures without having to take pictures at the Trump Tower downstairs with the entire press there. Why do all of these celebrities that are now meeting with him have to be publicized to show this is?
Steve Harvey, he's done a lot. I'm talking about this man has redeveloped a lot of communities, so yes. But it's like I'm going to
answer the first question right here. They obviously represent the black community. We're so upset about them seeing them. That's number one. If we didn't claim certain people, just like that Dave Chappelle episode when they did the race trade and shit, and it was just like, oh, we give y'all such and such for Tiger Woods. If we didn't care about their opinion, we probably wouldn't give a damn. I'm pretty sure if Tiger Woods went to go see Donald Trump, nobody would give a fuck because Tiger Woods has even said, look, I'm not claiming y'all. You know what I'm saying? So obviously we feel some type of way, and obviously we feel like there's some type of impact. All I'm saying is that I'm gonna let you talk.
Go ahead. No, I'm just. I have a question for you. Like,
Go for
out of
it.
Steve Harvey, Kanye West, and who is the other guy?
Ray Lewis.
Where do you see yourself and your community in those three representations? That's my question to you, because I don't see myself in any of the three of them.
I don't really see myself
You know
in it,
what
but
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying is people do. And what I'm saying, us as colored people, we sell ourselves short. There's no reason why we should bash our own people for going to talk to a guy to probably persuade him to saying different things and talking to him in a different way. This is what I'm saying. You don't think when Donald Trump was running for president, he don't got no black people or black friends like, yo, Donald, you're not saying the right shit. This shit is not cool right now. You don't think nobody reached out to him this whole that?
But again, Kanye, Steve Harvey, and Ray Lewis are in positions of power, right? So you and I,
in some way, shape, or form, yeah.
they are. So you and I and our communities are not reflected in those three men. So I'm saying like there's a gap between like the black community. They have a certain amount of power. So when they're going to him, it's like they're not keeping in mind us, or I don't know what's going on.
So
but I don't feel represented.
So what do you mean by that? Because you got to kind of pick your poison. Of course, someone in the position of power that probably doesn't reflect us the most has to stand up to talk to as far as like the leader. Like he's not going to talk to a regular.
Would he speak to someone, a city councilman,
Like Erica.
who's up there enough to speak with a president, of course, that would really try? No. This is my question. That would really try to do something for the community instead of pocket change. Steve Harvey, he's a millionaire. Kanye West, he's a millionaire. Ray Lewis is a millionaire.
We'll see. And number two, you know why he wouldn't do that? Because